Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to the I Speak English podcast.
And as always, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening.
We're excited today to bring you another yesterday, today, and tomorrow episode.
I really enjoy doing these episodes. It's so fun to have conversations about how we say things when we are talking about the past, the present, or the future.
It is fun. So let's get started. What's the first word for today, Mark?
Let's start with play.
Oh, that is one of my favorite words. First, I'll ask you about yesterday. Mark, did you play yesterday?
Yes, I played yesterday.
Cool. What did you play?
Well, I could say two things because I played in two different ways.
Oh, great. Please explain.
Well, I played my guitar yesterday.
So you played music.
Yes, I played music, and it was so fun.
What else did you play yesterday?
Yesterday, I played basketball with my friends.
That sounds fun too.
It was fun.
Where did you play?
We played at the park. They have a public basketball court.
That's so great. The park has so many places to play. They also have public tennis courts anyone can use.
Oh, do you play tennis, Alice?
Oh, not very well.
Did you play tennis recently?
Yes. I played tennis yesterday with my friend at the park.
Oh, that sounds fun too. Of course, you don't need to be an expert or great at something to have fun doing it.
Yes, that's true. I'm not very good at tennis, but it was still a fun day.
I'm not great at basketball, but I still have a lot of fun playing with my friends.
How many people played basketball with you?
Well, it was a 3-on-3 game.
What's a 3-on-3 game?
That means a game with 3 people on each team.
Oh, so you and 5 of your friends?
Yes, 6 of us played basketball together. How many people did you play tennis with?
Yesterday, 4 of us played tennis.
Sounds like it was you and 3 of your friends. Did you play doubles?
Yes, we played doubles. So there were 2 of us on each team.
So you and one of your friends played against 2 other friends on the other team?
Yes, that's right. It was so much fun.
So let's do another one. This word is drive.
Good idea. When you played basketball yesterday, how did you get there? Did you drive?
Yes, I drove to the park, but first I drove to my friend Dave's house to pick him up for the game.
Oh, you drove to your friend's house.
Yes, I drove to my friend's house. Did you drive yesterday?
Yes, I also drove yesterday. It's funny. You drove yesterday and picked up one of your friends to go play sports. And I drove yesterday to pick up one of my friends and go play sports.
That is funny. There's a word for that.
You mean coincidence?
Yes, that's the word I was thinking of. This is an A1 to A2 level episode. So that's kind of a fancy word for us to use here.
Yes, that's true. But let's explain it. Coincidence means when two things that are the same happen by chance, or they are a surprise, and no one has planned them ahead of time.
I'm glad you explained that. I was trying to think of a simple way to explain it, and I think you did better than I would.
Thanks, Mark.
So, just for fun, let's give a couple of examples of coincidences.
Good idea. Oh, I know. Last week, I went to the shopping center and I bought a lovely shirt. Then I went home and got a call from my sister. I asked her what she did that day, and she told me she went to the shopping center, and it turns out she bought the same shirt that I did.
Wow, what a coincidence!
I know, right? And that is what people say, isn't it?
Yes. When you tell someone about something that is a coincidence, they will say, "What a coincidence."
Shall we give one more example?
Okay, when I drove to the park yesterday, I found that some of my other friends had planned to go play basketball in the park that day as well.
What a coincidence.
I know, it's fun to say.
Let's talk a little bit more about the word drive. So, we know now if we are talking about something that happened yesterday or another time in the past, we say drove.
Yes, like I drove yesterday.
What about when we're talking about tomorrow?
That's a good point. Will you drive tomorrow?
Yes, I will drive tomorrow.
Where will you go?
No, I was just saying that to help explain.
Oh, I see what you mean. You were just helping explain how to talk about things that will happen in the future.
But seriously, I will drive tomorrow to take my dog for a run on the beach. He loves running on the beach.
That does sound fun. Actually, I will drive tomorrow as well. I'm going to visit my mom.
Oh, I will be driving later in the day to visit my mom as well.
What a coincidence.
It is fun to say.
It is interesting. When we're talking about driving in the future, we can describe it in different ways.
Yes, that's a good point. So why don't you ask me if I will drive tomorrow?
Okay. Will you drive tomorrow?
Yes, I will be driving tomorrow.
Or you could say, I am going to drive tomorrow.
That's the fun thing about English. There are different ways to say the same thing.
Yes, but to keep it simple, you can usually choose one and just say things one way most of the time.
What about today? For example, if I called you on the phone and you were driving, and I asked you, "What are you doing right now?"
I could say, I am driving right now. I would also say, I'll need to get off the phone so I can focus on driving.
You are right, Mark. To point that out, safety first.
So, when talking about the future with the word drive, we can say, I will drive tomorrow.
Or, I will be driving tomorrow.
Or, I am going to drive tomorrow.
After all this driving, it would be a good idea to do some walking and get some exercise.
You're right, Alice. With this conversation, people will get the idea that we drive everywhere, all the time.
Well, Mark, we've only talked about the words play and drive today, but I feel like we've covered a lot of ground.
Yes, me too. That is an interesting expression. Covered a lot of ground. Should we explain what it means?
Good idea. We've covered a lot of ground means we've talked about a lot of things.
It can also mean we've done a lot of work. Or when we're traveling, it can mean we've gone a long way.
That's right. If you were in the car driving somewhere far and you drove 400 kilometers in one day, you might say, we've covered a lot of ground today.
I think you're right, Alice. Let's leave it there for today. I think our listeners and viewers have plenty to think about.
Good idea, Mark. Thank you, everyone, as always, for being here with us. Please like and subscribe, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you'd like us to talk about next.
Yes, thank you everyone for being here with us. See you on the next episode.
See you next time. Bye for now.